This is Lee Menefee. Normally I do a 5-thing series based on, 5 things I learned in life. And what I saw yesterday was so profound that I had to share it with you this evening. I was on a plane in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Matter of fact, headed to Miami, Florida. And before I got on the plane, I saw the most amazing woman I've ever seen in my life. Now, this lady was in a wheelchair, electronic wheelchair, and she couldn't really use her hands. And I saw her go to the water fountain, take out a pill box. She used her mouth to get the pill out of the box, set it on top of the box, and then she took her wheelchair and pushed the wheelchair against the water fountain so the water would come out. Then she bent down, put the pill in her mouth, without her hands. She just used her lips to put the pill in her mouth, and then bent over and put her head back first, swallowed the pill, and then bent over, got a drink of water, and then she turned around and she looked at me and she smiled and she turned away. Now, my instinct was to get up and help her because she seemed like she was struggling, but she looked me away like saying, I got this, I can do this. And I was so amazed by that. It was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life. Then it got me to thinking about me and sometimes how I try to handicap my own self with my negative thoughts. And I know a lot of times I talk about you have to be positive in life, and I believe you have to be positive every day, but sometimes I'm human like everybody else. I see how that filters into my own psychic and makes me not want to do certain things. And when I saw that, I said, thank you, Lord, for allowing me to see that woman of courage, and to make me understand that you are not finished with me yet, that there's certain things that I have to really grapple with and fight in my own mind, in my own psychic, to bring to other people, to let them know that you are an able-bodied person, that there's no reason why you shouldn't go forward and try to pursue the things in your life, that the sky is the limit, that all things are possible when you put God first. And watching this lady, it really resonated home with me that all limitations that I have, and probably you have, are self-imposed. So we have to learn how to find out and to do things, how to eliminate excuses and find the will to make it happen. God has put things in our lives and put people in our lives and incidents in our lives and situations in our lives to make us realize how fortunate we are, and that the only impediments we have are the ones that are self-imposed. So stop limiting yourself. Always look to God for the answer, and always challenge yourself to be better. Always fight through the obstacles in life, things that are holding us back, and most of those things are things that you dream up in your mind that you think that I can't do, or whatever negativity you may have. And I have done that and do that on a consistent basis, but I try my best to fight through them every day. So remember, God can make a way out of no way. He can turn mountains into molehills. But we have to believe, and we have to try, and we have to keep working toward our goal and sustain ourselves and believe that with God all things are possible. And when God is for you, who in the world can be against you? Thank you very much, and don't stop trying.